guys, welcome back. So in the previous episode we dealt with chapter 4, that is Shadvirechana Shratashatiya. So in this chapter we are going to deal with the fifth chapter, that is MATRASHITIYA ADYAYA. So in MATRASHITIYA ADYAYA, if we have to tell, so as the name says, it's about Ahara Matra. So that is dealt first. After Ahara Matra, what is dealt is the Dinacharya part is dealt in this chapter. So in Ashtanga Hridaya, that is in our first chapter, first year, we have studied about Dinacharya. It's almost the same. So you have to compare and study, and it will be easier for you. So let's start. So first, talking about Ahara Matra. So here Charaka mentions that there are two types of Bhojana. What are those? Guru Bhojana and Lagu Bhojana. So Guru Bhojana is a kind of food that is a Purna Bhojana. So there is Guru Bhojana is some, like you can consider fats, carbohydrates, proteins, etc. under Guru Bhojana. So in this Guru Bhojana, Jala and Prithvi Mahabhuta dominance will be there. And Charaka mentions that Guru Bhojana you should always have in Tribhaga Sauhityam or Ardhabhaga Sauhityam. So that is 3/4 of the meal you should have of the Guru Bhojana, or half of your stomach capacity. Only that much you have to have the Guru Bhojana. Next, talking about Lagu Bhojana. So Lagu Bhojana is any type of Bhojana that in which there is Purna Tripti will be there, but Kam Bhojan. So it's not you'll have Purna Tripti, but it is usually Lagu in nature, and it is Vata and Agni Mahabhuta predominance. And for this, Acharya says, Na Ati Sauhityam. Even if it is Lagu Bhojana, you should not have it in Ati Matra. That's what Charaka says. Next, coming to Matra Purvaka Ahara. So this is an AIAPGT question. So here Acharya says that what is Balavarna Sukayushaha? So Balavarna Sukayushaha, it is used as well as even in Rasayana the same term will come, but in a different type of sentence. So here it is given as Balavarna Sukayushaha. So you remember? So that is Matra Purvaka Ahara, which comes in your third chapter of Sutrasthana. Next, coming to Sadapatya Ahara. So Sadapatya Ahara, in the sense all those food materials or ingredients which can be consumed on a daily basis is called as a Sadapatya Ahara. So Acharya has considered Shashtika Shali, Shali, Mudga, Saindava, Amalaka, Yava, Antariksha Jala, Jangala Mamsa, Grita and Madhu as the Sadapatya Ahara. Next, coming to Apatya Ahara. In Apatya Ahara, there are many Apatya Aharas. So you have to remember few things that can be asked as a separate question. So Valura, what is Valura? Valura means dried meat, okay, and Kurchika means boiled buttermilk. So nowadays they make this kada, etc., right? So on all those, buttermilk is used and which is boiled. So that is, according to Acharya, it is Apatya Ahara. Apatya in the sense, apatya for daily consumption, okay, once in a while is okay. Kilata, that is boiled or spoiled milk, that is called as kilata. Shaukara or pork. So all these, along with this, there are many others which are not indicated for daily consumption. But so coming to Anjana, so you have to study in comparison with Ashtanga Hridaya, so it will become easier for you. So according to Charaka, it is Rasanjana and Sauviranjana, and according to Vagbhata, again Sauviranjana, Rasanjana. According to Shishruta, it is Stroto Anjana and Rasanjana. So Vagbhata tells Rasanjana for 7 days once. Charaka tells Rasanjana for 5 or 8th night once. Shishruta same as Vagbhata. So this is the difference. So what Charaka has told, 5th or 8th night, while Sauviranjana or Strotanjana will always be for daily use. Next, coming to Dhumapana. So Dhumapana, so Acharya Charaka has mentioned 3 types of Dhumapana, that is Prayogika, Snehika and Virechanika Dhumapana. So here Prayogika Dhumapana you have to do twice in a day if you're doing. Then Snehika Dhumapana you have to do once in a day, and Vairechanika 3 to 4 times per day can be done. Here what drugs are used for Dhumapana becomes very important. So we'll discuss the important ones. So Snehika Dhumapana, Vasa, Grita, Madhuchishta and all those drugs with Madhura Rasa is used for Snehika Dhumapana. Obvious. Vairechanika Dhumapana, Shweta Jyotishmati, Haratala, Manashila etc. drugs are used. So this is important. So let's continue with Prayogika Dhumapana. So in Prayogika Dhumapana, Acharya Charaka has mentioned that there are 8 kalas for Prayogika Dhumapana, and even for Vagbhata has also mentioned as 8 kala, while Shushruta has mentioned there are 4 kalas for Prayogika Dhumapana. This question can be asked both in your AIPGT as well as for your 3 marks question. Next, continuing, Acharya has told about the indication and contraindication of Dhumapana. Here Acharya Charaka has mentioned as conditions for contraindication, example Murcha, Trishna, Kshina etc. But what Acharya Vagbhata has done is he has told the age. So below 18 years of age they are contraindicated, and Acharya Sharangadhara has told below 12 and above 80 are contraindicated. Next, Lakshanas of Asamyak Dhumapana. So coming to a Lakshanas of Asamyak Dhumapana, this is very important. This part is can be studied in both your PK as well as for your Charaka. This is helpful. So now only you study it properly. So coming to Asamyak Lakshana, there will be Avishuddha Swara, Kapha in Kanta and Shiro Gaurava, obviously. So if you don't do Dhumapana properly, all these symptoms will be there. If you consider as the Samyak Dhumapana Lakshana, there will be Lagutva, Kapha will liquefy, because of Dhuma the Kapha will liquefy, and then there will be Shuddha Rita. Rita here means mind. Then Kanta and Indriyas, then Dosha Shamana will happen. Next, coming to the Ati Dhumapana Lakshana. See, Ati Dhumapana Lakshana, it's very easy to predict. There will be Shosha, obviously in Kanta, Nasa etc. There will be Shosha, Trishna, Murcha, Shirabrahma, then Indriya, Tapta. So these symptoms will be there if there is Ati Yoga of Dhumapana. Next, Dhumapana Vidhi. Dhumapana Vidhi we have studied. While taking Dhuma, you have to inhale through one nostril and close the other. Okay. What you have to note down here is diseases. So if you are suffering from disease of Shira, Grana and Akshi, then you have to inhale through nose. If it is a disease of the Kanta, then inhale through your mouth. Then Dhuma Netra, Prayogika 36, Snehika 32, Virechanika 24 angula each. Next, coming to the next important point, that is Anutaila. So Anutaila is very important, so you have to know the reference. So where is the reference? Anutaila is told in Charaka Sutra 5th chapter. So remember that. So in Anutaila there are many drugs used. Each one part of the drug is used, and 100 parts of Indrajala is used to make the Anutaila. Okay. So there is a particular preparation for Anutaila. Please go back and study that. That's very important. Next, coming to Matra of Anutaila, half pala of Anutaila, that is 24 ml is used. Next, what is the dose of Anutaila? So this is what dose is 1.5. How do you take it? So it is thrice in a day. For alternative days, 7 days. So even in 7 days, every alternative days you should take. You should take 7 days every alternative days, thrice daily. Okay, here you have to note that according to Acharya Sharangadhara, Nasya is contraindicated before 7 years of age. After this, Acharya has mentioned about Danta Davana, Karna Purana, etc. All that is very simple and it is not very theoretically important, especially for your exam. So if for extra information, definitely go back and study. I am going to mention other important points which are mentioned here. So here Pada Abhyanga is mentioned as Drishti Prasadana according to Charaka and Vagbhata. Padhatra Dharana. So Padhatra Dharana means wearing slippers. That is Chakshushya according to Charaka. So Charaka has told Pada Abhyanga is Drishti Prasadana. Chakshushya is Padhatra Dharana. Chatra Dharana, that is using umbrella, is called as Chakshushi according to Shishruta, and Pada Prakshalana is Chakshu Prasada according to Shishruta. So these are the important points which have been dealt in Matrashitiya Adhyaya. So always, as I tell every time, please go back and study the Samhita. Reading Samhita will only give you an extra knowledge, so it's always important to do that. So I hope you're studying well. All the best for your exams. Please do subscribe if you like this channel, and definitely like it. Okay, bye bye.